It's like a pop-up restaurant. This temporary wetland, created at just the right time and place to serve birds on a very long journey. California's Central Valley is an abundant source of food for humans. But for migratory birds that have visited the valley for millennia, finding a meal has gotten harder.
200 years ago, if you were a bird flying over this landscape, what you would have seen is a mosaic of wetlands and grasslands that provided abundant bugs and other food for you to eat. Since then, what we've seen is this landscape has turned into a patchwork of almost wall-to-wall agriculture.
Bird populations drop when they can't find food or habitat during migrations stretching up to 11,000 kilometers.
Over the last 50 years, we've lost about 40% of the shorebirds in North America.
This rice field would normally be dry at this time of year. An innovative conservation program pioneered by the Nature Conservancy and adopted by other groups is paying farmers to flood fields for a few weeks at a time to provide habitat and food.
So we've got a bunch of western sandpipers out in this field that have probably come from as far away as Panama, and they're on their way north to the northern Arctic.
Water is a precious resource in this drought-stricken region and is strictly regulated. Determining when and where to flood fields is critical to the program's success. This is where eBird comes in. It's a free app used by birdwatchers to record sightings.
And all of those observations can be used to make predictions of where birds will be most abundant at which times of the year.
Using the eBird models, combined with satellite data predicting where water naturally occurs, team members can identify gaps and determine which fields make the most sense to flood. Montana Farms has flooded some of its 162 hectares for the program.
Rice farming and conservation go hand in hand. I've been with the farm here for over 21 years, and the white-faced ibis was a bird that maybe 21 years ago I'd see one or two of them. Now I'm seeing flocks and thousands of them on the farm.
The project's success has spurred a rice industry group to launch its own program working with farmers.
They're the biggest landowners right in the West. And so in order to help secure and create habitat, you need to partner with private lands. I think there's a huge opportunity to increase this type of work.
Matt Dibble for VOA News, Colusa, California.